Hey everybody, I'm Blitz. Welcome to a game called Crazy Machines 3. So this game is kind of a cross between like Scrap Mechanic and a Rube Goldberg machine and maybe Polybridge. Kind of the three together, where you combine parts and you put the parts together and create all sorts of different contraptions to complete puzzles and do whatever you want, basically, with a two-dimensional, kind of a 2.5 dimensional, where it's a little bit 3D, but not quite. What we're going to do today is we're going to run through a little bit of the campaign and then some of the created by the community things. There's some really, really solid. Look at that, a pinball machine that somebody's made and a dancing snowman there. So we're going to take a look at some of those, and I might try to build one as well. I'm not a very good builder. I put about 5 hours into the game, and I can tell you right now that I am not a great builder when it comes to these contraptions. So let's get started. We're going to go right into the campaign. You can see I've gone through some of these. Their puzzles get very, very difficult. Let's start out easy. I'm just going to show you kind of the basics here right away. And then we'll get into some of the more difficult, more interesting things. So the garage door opener. Is anyone outside? Help, I'm stuck in the garage. I left the garage door opener outside. Please push the button. There we go. We can click to continue. And if we hit play, we see the little wrecking ball goes over, and then the stuff kind of falls in, and the bottles fall down, and the ball doesn't hit this thing, and the little unicorn thing doesn't hit the button. So the whole objective is to grab the board and put it in here, and then we can hit play. Watch that. Everything tips over until it hits that point. Aha, now let's put a dominator in there. And bonk, 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 bonk. It'll roll off and hit the nose on the thingy, and the truck drives out of the garage. So that's kind of the basics of the game, the whole principle of creating these awesome little machines. So let's get going. What we're going to do now, hey, go back to the mission. Okay, these are all the first levels. Let's go into the gravity and radio. I'm going to show you how they can get a little more in-depth. We're going to go to zero gravity here and see this one. So we're in space. Silly old space taxi. The engine died. I have an urgent appointment with an attractive female weightlifter in the next universe. Over. Punch the taxi with the boxing glove and get it moving again. So there's a space taxi, and we're up in here. We've got two different parts. We've got a boxing glove. We've got a bucket wheel. And if I hit space, we're going to see what happens here. So let's go. And now there's this bomb that's ticking off. Okay. And then it blows up, hits the ball, and the ball rolls over here. So that doesn't do too much. So we have to figure out a way to press the button. Let's go ahead and do that. I have done this one, so I'm just showing you a little more complex stuff. Go ahead and hit the ball, hits the button, and then the dealie stops right there. The rocket hits the button. So we can show that again. It's kind of a fast-paced thing here. So watch the ball. Oh, we can hit slow motion. There we go. And then the rocket hits the button and the thingy slaps up. So what we can do is we can grab the bucket wheel, and if we put the bucket wheel right down in here, we do the same thing. We hit space. I'm going to slow it down. Speed up. Okay, ready? There we go. Now let's slow it down. It's going to blast. There it goes. Hit the ball. Hits the boxing glove. Rocket hits the button. Button. Oh, I messed it up a little bit. Let's turn it. Let's see. That maybe will work better. Okay, get ready. It takes so long. Every time we gotta go through, and then the button. Oh, maybe it would go faster if I didn't turn off the slow motion. Okay, there goes the ball up. Rocket comes in, hits the button. Thing turns. Oh, the next rocket got hit because the button started. Boxing glove, boxing glove, boxing glove, boxing glove. Little booster on the space taxi, and we get to go see our weightlifting girlfriend. Pretty cool. Pretty neat system here. So what we're going to do now, we're going to go to the mission select. There's lasers and lighting. We have electricity and lights. I've done some of these. These are extremely difficult. The best part of this game to me is the actual puzzle solving. It takes, if you really enjoy games where you sit back and you play with puzzles, let's show one of these. Let's see. This one was kind of cool. If you sit down and look at the puzzles and just take a while to get used to it, it's really fun. Like Polybridge, much as the same example. Alrighty, let the show begin. This theater's a great change of pace. Hurry! Let's get it powered up so the show can begin. So what I like to do when I start these more difficult ones is I like to hit the start button first and see what happens. And nothing happened. So we can kind of plan out and see what happens a little bit. So this is a speaker. If the button gets hit on the speaker starts bumping. I'm guessing that's going to tip over these boxes, which would tip over this stick, and to fall down, hit this button, which would power, this is a switch, so it would power this. If we go up here, plug that in, it would work. Also, if we plug this in, it would work, right? Yeah, so the washing machine is on, it's bouncing a little bit. The button presses, turns this on, and nothing happens because nothing's plugged into that. So I'm guessing we're supposed to hit that so the ball is timed correctly. So our next thing we need to do is we need to find out a way, I'm guessing, to put this up. We also have a fan here. So this fan, I don't know where it goes. So let's try, can we fit in the engine over here? Can we fit it in? Doesn't look like we can fit it anywhere. Oh, there's a spot right there. Okay, perfect. Okay, we got an electric motor, so let's plug that bad boy in. If that gets hit by the button, let's plug that in down here. If that gets hit by the button, this is gonna vibrate. The ball's gonna bounce down, hit the button, and it's gonna turn on and hit that button. Aha, but we don't have anything plugged into that. So we need to figure out something to plug into that to make that ball go. Or we need to make that ball go first. We have a fan for that. So let's try the fan. What happens if we put the fan right here? Might not blow it. We'll try. How about we put it... What was supposed to be up there? Oh, I got an idea. Let's put the fan right here. I'm remembering now. We'll put the light bulb right here. And we'll plug the light bulb in. Here, light bulb, go in, plug in. So that should work. I'm thinking this is supposed to be up like that. We also have this curved tube, so let's see how this goes. That doesn't work. We have to start it. Let's bring you back down, put you back in there. Ah, we have another one here. Look at that. Okay, I got it. This is supposed to go into there. The light bulb's turned on. The ball is rolling. We need the other domino right there. No, that's not the domino. Okay, domino. Domino goes right there. Nope. Domino. Get your mad self up there. Right there. Good job, domino. That's going to hit the balloon. The balloon's going to hit this lever. It's to drop the bucket. It's going to hit this thing, which we need to let it roll down here, which is going to hit this ball. It's going to come back down, but we need to get this thing plugged in. So let's bring you on here. We're going to bring you down here, like so, and then you can go like that. So this should work. Okay, the ball is rolling. The button is pushed, light bulb turns on, fans rolling, hitting the dominoes, balloon goes up, tips the barrels down, knocks the ball off, goes through the copper tube, goes through the, there it is. Okay, you're going to roll down, hit the button, boombox is going to start bouncing, tips over the things, flips the switch, and the thingy turns on. See how that is? That's pretty difficult even if I did do this puzzle, so... you can see how difficult some of the future ones would be. Okay guys, we're back in the campaign, and we're still in the electricity one here. The electricity, light, and wind one. I've got 4 of 6. I've tried this one. I've played this one for like maybe 2 hours, and I just cannot get it. So I'm going to skip that one, and we're going to go to this one, the question of timing. And I've not tried this one. I've never even looked at this one, so we'll see how it goes. I have some very, very special devices in that crate. Quickly, get it to the truck and get it going. I hope no one sees you. Oh, right. So what do we need to do? Let's try it out. We're going to hit the spacebar and see how this goes. The ball rolls down, hits the thing. That comes across. That's not going to go all the way up, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. Is this going to just go down and fall all the way down and hit the button? Ha! Made it! Mission complete! No, it's of course we didn't win. Let's see, the ball rolls down, hits that thing. This thing goes down, hits the thingy there. If I put some timers in here, let's see, can I put a timer? Let's put a timer right here. Can I plug you in? Let's plug you in. Let's also put a timer up here. That don't work too well. I wonder if that sticks, because if this goes on here and we time it, okay, that'll push. We'll push this thing. Okay, get plugged in there. Oh, it's stuck. Hey, come on up. Okay, then I'd have to plug you into that side. Okay, let's try that. Okay, now you get plugged into there, and then we'll put a battery up here, right, like so, and then you can come across. Okay, so that might work. They don't fall, so it's gonna time this one. This didn't get plugged in. Shoot. Come here. Hey, you get plugged in. Right, like so. Okay, that thing goes down. The barrel goes over. And now it's going to wait just a little bit of time. This should start rolling, but I forgot to put the gear in. Okay. Do the same thing again. Bucket rolls over. Gets stopped on the platform. This thing should go now. We did it backwards. This one needs the double. We'll see how this goes now. I put both timers there. We have the one timer down here. This should start bringing the bucket up. Now the other timer is going to go. This is still going to fall down and hit that thing. So we might need to delay that just a little bit because it already left and this isn't plugged in either. Okay, so let's go ahead and put this switch. We're going to bring this switch across. There is a third dimension as well. If we look, we can see in a third dimension. Maybe get some extra insights on why things work. We can zoom in a little better. So let's plug that in. We're going to try plugging that in up here. It doesn't quite reach. Let's bring you over, and then we'll sit you right there, pop you in, and then you are gonna start rolling your bad self that way. Okay, let's get back to a normal view. And now we have to figure out how to get the ball into this guy. The tube, it's curved. See, this is oh, I got an idea. We could bring this across, and then we can bring you in, right, like in that, and then you can come in here. Oh, I think I got it. What's wrong? Why isn't it working? Oh, this one's broken. Why are you... Okay, that'll work. Now, let's try it. Ball rolls across. It'll go across the top thing. The basket is going to be lifted up, or the crate will be lifted up. The second thing is going to push over. The job. Okay, ball rolls. Goes in. This is going to be the hard one right there. Oh, it did get stuck. Okay, the ball is rolling after I adjusted the stuff. The crate is going up. I hope that second one goes pretty quickly. Okay, the ball rolls in. Looking good. Looking good. Ball came down. It's going to drop down. Landed perfectly. Ball goes across, and the door opens up. So that's kind of one of the more in-depth puzzles. What we're going to do now is I'm going to go show you how to build one, or try to build one anyway. We're going to go to the My Machines. I've done this. We're going to invent. Let's go to the construction room. That sounds cool. Now we have a whole bunch of different things over here. There's an advanced editor mode that allows us to go into the third dimension. And there is something over here. No, is that the button? Yeah, there it is. We have different menus here. Like, we can go into that. That looks neat. I like this one, and then we can change the colors of it in the top and the deep space. So let's just do one that looks decent for you guys. Is that one going to be okay? Let's do this one. That one looks... Oh, grassland? Let's do this. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, there's nothing to start. Good job. What I wanted to do, there is a catapult one. And I've kind of played with this just a little bit. There's a little catapult somewhere in here. Oh, look at this guy. That's cool. The clumsy handcart. Watch this guy move. Uh-oh. Not high enough. Okay, you can go away. And you play. Watch him go. It'll pump, 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 pump. And you can hook up a rope to that guy. And then it can drag something too. Or you can shoot with a crossbow if something happens. But I wanted to use this thing. I want to use the catapult. And if we drop something on the catapult button. Let's see if we can find an anvil. Anvil. Oh, it's not on there. Okay, it must be in this one then. Oh, there's the ball. Yeah, there's the anvil right there. You can drop the anvil. And then we can hit the ball. Like this. We'll put a ball down right on top of it. Watch. Boink! So that's kind of neat, isn't it? We can also resize this. There, we can make a little anvil. Pow! And then the ball rolls away. So I wanted to try to get with you guys to get it in the basketball hoop and the goal in there and see if this will work. So it does take a little bit of time. We might need to raise this up. Let's see if we can find something cool to put on. Some cinder blocks. That looks cool. And we'll do boom, boom, and raise it up a little bit more. Those are going to fall together, aren't they? Go away, ball. Hey, ball, go up here. Ooh, we can make a bigger ball. There, that looks cool. No, that's not going to work because it can't fit into the hoop. Just make it smaller. Okay, and now you're going to sit in there. I'm going to put another cinder block right on there. And now, okay, it rested. And the ball, that's actually pretty good. Let's move this over a little bit more. And... Oh, okay. Okay, well, that didn't quite work, right? So maybe if we try something different. Can I shrink? I can't. I don't know what these do either. Is this turns it, rotates? We don't want it to rotate. Okay, let's do... let's use these little curved pinball path. We can try some of these. There are, let's see, piece of a pinball table fixed. So let's see what these different ones are. That one's just kind of a rotation that way. Ooh, this one looks good. Let's put this here, and then we're going to take you, and we're going to rotate you all the way around to 360 mode, like so. Okay, and now we can move you into place. That looks good. Let's put you up just a little bit and over. That might work. Okay, now the ball get launched. Oh, okay. So check this out. If we hit it again, it's just going to go right through, isn't it? So we need to make the ball a little bit bigger. Let's grab the ball. And we're going to make you a little bit bigger, ball. Okay. Now it gets launched. It got caught. And it went in the goal. So let's look at that from the front point of view. Watch it again. Anvil falls, gets caught, goes in the hoop. That's pretty good. But if we wanted to, we could bring you up a little bit. Let's make you a little bit bigger, and we're going to click and drag you up. If we wanted to, we could do something else up top. Like we could have some sort of really neat structure up here. So let's try putting a shelf up here. We're going to get this aimed up right. We don't want it to hit down there, so let's bring it up a little bit higher. We're going to put a shelf. I know there's no background. That's fine. We need to also make sure that it is pinned, so we can pin it into place so it doesn't move. We could pin the basketball goal, too, if we wanted to, so it doesn't move if it gets hit. So we have our shelf up there, and now let's go ahead and remove that. We're going to put our anvil on top of that, and, oh, it's right up here at the top. So we got our anvil right there. We're going to size that down just a hair. Cool. And now you are going to move your bad self right to there, and now we're going to try to bump it off with a with one of these boxing punch gloves. Ooh, that's a really big one. We don't really need it that big. Well, we could. Let's just size this guy up a little bit better. So now, if that falls, let's see if we can drop a ball on it. So we'll drop that ball right on top. Punches. Oh, that went way too far. So we have to move things a little bit. We could also size this down a little bit more and move you. That might help out. Uh-oh. Ball, come over. Get dropped. Okay, that's going way too far. We gotta move everything. Okay, drops it. Ball. Oh, come on, there it goes. And ball goes down. Perfect. Oh, too much juice. Too much juice. Try it one more time. Thing goes down, gets thrown up. Oh, man. Let's move this basketball net back a little bit and try it again. Anvil goes down, ball goes up. Oh, it didn't catch it. So maybe if we do it differently, it'll get caught, roll down. Oh, hey, look at that. That one worked. The wrong ball went in, but I think you guys get the picture of how these things work. So let's go back. We're going to take a look. We're going to leave this. We're going to go back to the workshop. And I've got some really cool ones in here. Some that I have not done at all. This stone monster is kind of neat. Monster truck. I have not done this one yet. So I went ahead and grabbed the pinball one too. Let's do the bowling. And this one's kind of neat. Do you want to save? No, I don't want to save. Okay, it loads up the bowling alley. Score a strike. Try 4 different balls. Click to continue. It is a bowling alley. It's in the 3rd dimension. We can just grab a ball. Hey, ball. Ball. Oh, over here. Ball. And then we can place it right down, and it should just roll. Oh, go up a little bit. There you go. And it's going to roll down there and see if we can just hit a strike with one. Hey, I actually did get a strike. But if we wanted to, we could just put down the rest of the balls, and then we could have super strike. Blomp, blomp, blomp. And now, oh, that one turned off to the side. Wow, I almost didn't get a strike with that. So cool. You can see what people have done with that. There's also the Monster Truck Show, which I really like. Look at that thing. Drive over the old cars to reach the goal. Click to continue. Now we'll just let it go. Monster Truck's going to go up, and he's going to go down, and he's going to get stuck. So the objective here is to place down a block inside, but we can't actively place it in there. So what happens if we just drop it in a place? It gets stuck in there, and that doesn't work either. How about if we drop the red one in? Let's try that. Okay, oh, that one might work. Hey, it did. There they go. Drives over the cop car, and it is completed. These are things that the people in the community have done. I think it's really cool. I always like games like this in Besiege where you have an active community that works on creating new parts and new things for you to play with. Let's go back to this. That's the wrong one. Workshop. And there's party time. Let's do the stone monster because he's kind of cool looking. Stone monster. Defeat the monster. Okay. Looks like we have 2 cannons. What are they gonna do? Nothing. Okay, what do we have for parts? Let's put this up here. So, he's going to probably shoot him in the face, maybe. There's a tub. Let's see, the tub. Which way do we put these? Let's put the tub there and the truck right there. Now let's see if this works. Okay. I don't know where they go. Okay, the first one went. Second one didn't have enough juice. Maybe we need to put you up top here? See if that'll work better. That wasn't the one that missed. It was this one, isn't it? That one just had a little bit of a projectile dysfunction. Wow. Let's go back. So these 2 hit this time. There it goes. There we go. We beat up the stone monster. I want to try party time with you as well. So this one is party time. Ooh, this is pretty. Start the carousel and stop the broken gear. So the broken gear must be over here. Let's see what it does. Carousel doesn't go. The broken gear is broken and constantly running. We have a turbine ventilator. Okay, this is in German. So we have steel rope. What do we do with the steel rope? There's a balloon right here. The balloon. Let's pick up the balloon. The anvil with the balloon. Okay, let's try that. It doesn't quite work. Let's take the fan. I'm guessing the fan goes there. We'll plug it into this guy. Why isn't that picking up? I got an idea. This isn't picking up because we probably just need to dump it off. And then that is going to roll. So let's dump... Oh, that doesn't work either. We'll start with that and see what this does in there. Okay, that turns. That must be a wind generator. So that's half of the goal. We turn the fan on. Now this other one, we have to figure out what we're doing here. There is one balloon. Huh. Oh, maybe this will work. Maybe the fan. Oh, there it goes. So it pulls the thing down. Oh yeah, I can't see. Hit the button, and it's not quite working yet. So this other one's probably to complete this here. So again, what this does is the wind goes down, blows the fan, blows the balloon carries this over, which in turn drops that, brings that up, hits the button, right like this. And these two should be stuck together, so that will cause it to go up and stop it up. That is cool. I like the way this thing looks too. That is a very cool little carousel, isn't it? Oh, little unicorn on there. I love it. Let's go back to the chapter workshop. Let's do the pinball now. This is going to be the last one for the day. The pinball. Let's play pinball. Can you get 1,000 points? Hint, one camera gives one good overview. Ball. Do we just seriously drop the ball? Huh. Wow. Okay. That's the whole objective here, is to place the ball wherever we want it? These must be... Okay, can we... What's up here? Oh, there's a score. Nice. I can't zoom out anymore, so let's just follow it. Oh, that's 100, 200. Oh, that's so cool. There it goes. Wow. Come on. Get it up there. Yes, there it is. Now it's bouncing back and forth. I think we're going to get our 1,000 points. How many points do we have now? 420. I think it's stuck in a death loop. Go! Go, pinball ball. Pinball, ping pong thing. Whatever it is. Oh, it stopped. Go up. Uh-oh. Go again. Shoot. Fire. Good job. Nice. They're stuck in this death loop. We are going to hit 1,000 points. It's going to be the best day ever. 900. Yes, there's 1,000. We are the winner. And it's still going to go forever. Anyway, guys, that is going to do it for this episode of Crazy Machines 3. If you did like it, go ahead and check out the game down below in the video description. And let me know if you did like it indeed. So keep your stick on the ice. We will catch you next time.